Yo, what is up, guys? This is your boy Dinoro, and today I have my Salamangreat deck profile. I been playing this deck for like a month, and I realized this is really good deck, and I wanted to showcase the updated version because uh, sooner this week I posted my first place Salamangreat, but I played that deck before the bannings came, so this is the updated version, and you were like, what the hell with the triple div, and I was like, I actually wrote it in the description of the video, but I mean, I guess you didn't see it, so now I have my updated version, so let's get straight into the video. The best monster of the deck is Triple Gazelle. She is your foolish burial of the deck. Anytime she's if a monster, when she's normal or special, you can foolish one Salamangreat card from your deck to the graveyard, so it's really good. And if a Salamangreat is sent to the graveyard by any means, you get special summon her. You can only use each effect once per turn, but I mean that's pretty much what you need. The second best card is Triple Spinny. He's your You actually want to open with these two cards. From your hand, you can discard this guy and give one of your Salamangreat monsters. No, one card monster on the field, 500 attack. And if you control if it's in the graveyard and you control a Salamangreat, you can special summon him back. So he's really good. Double Salamangreat Foxy, because I mean there are. I don't want to see her as a normal summon. If you normal summon her and use its effect, it's because you break. So I would try to be as consistent as I can. But when she's normal summon, you can reveal top 3 from your deck and add one Salamangreat card and then shuffle the rest back. So she's really good. And if she's in your graveyard, you can discard one Salamangreat card, but it has to be a face-off spell trap on the field. So you discard the Salamangreat card and she special summon herself. The really good thing about this card is that she activates and resolves in the graveyard. So if you let her activate in the graveyard, she will destroy it on summon. So you can like effect Baylor her or strike at that point because it's useless. Then for the one-offs, one Salamangreat Flow, he's really good because when a Salamangreat monster is a special summon, you get to special summon him, and also you can discard one Salamangreat card and target one spell trap on the field, and that card cannot be activated. So that's really good. The Jaguar, because he's your recycler, also he does piercing damage, but it's not that relevant. But if he's in the graveyard, you can shuffle one Salamangreat monster to the deck, and if you do, you special summon him. So he recycles your Salamangreat monsters. One Falco is really good because when if he is sent to the graveyard, you get to set back your spell traps, and also you can return one Salamangreat monster from the field to the hand and special summon him. So you can only use one effect per turn. And one Foxer, because Foxer, it's an MST of the deck, and if a spell trap card is destroyed, you get to special summon her. But the reason why I'm playing because she is the MST. And the last two monsters is double Crusadia Reclusia, because this card is like a little Pancratops. You special summon into a zone Link monster points to, and you can use that effect. You can target one Crusadia monster you control and one card on the field and destroy it. So that's really good. Let me focus on there. Alright, and that's really good. And that's it for the monsters, the combo monsters. I would say that. Then for the hand traps, I'm playing triple Ash Blossom, because as it has Blossom, you can recycle back through Wolf, and it comes in the deck. Triple Effect Bailer, because Effect Bailer is really good. It hits the Mermaid, because against the Orcus plays, they can chain blow with the first If and then the Nightmare. So if they do that, you Ash Blossom the If, and then you Effect Bailer the Mermaid, and you stop their place there. Double Ghost Ogre, I actually thinking on running triple copies of this because I'm Endymion, but I'm not so good. I'm not so sure so far, because I mean in my locals nobody is playing Endymion, but like just 3 to 2 guys. But I mean, since dinosaurs are now popular, you can hit the field spell. And double DD Crow, because my local is full of Salamangreat and also Orchid, so you hit those with DD Crow. That's it for the hand traps. Now for the Salamangreat spells. A triple Salamangreat cycle, because it's a Rhoda, quick play Rhoda, and really good. And it has another effect that where you can target a Salamangreat Link monster you control that was special summon with himself as material, and this monster is unaffected by monster effect. I have never used that effect, but it's there in case. 1 Sanctuary and 1 Wheel, because you have access to this you have access to these cards through Gazella, and Sanctuary is really good. It lets you use 1 monster as the entire material, and it also has a really good effect in damage step, where you can target 1 link monster you control, reduce its attack, pay 1000 life points, reduce its attack to 0, and then you gain that many life points. Never use that effect, but it's there. I mean, in time it could be really clutch. And then Wheel, it's really good because it lets you special summon a Salamangreat monster from your hand at graveyard, or you can send this card to the graveyard, then target 1 link monster that was a special summon with itself as material, and then special summon up to the same monsters equal to the link monsters arrows. So if you target a link 2 monster, you special 2 monster. If you target a link 3, you special 3 monsters in defense position. So that's really good. It's soul charge in the deck. Those are the Salamangreat spells. Really standard. Triple Call by the Grave, because this is a combo based deck and you don't want to get interrupted. And then triple Share Ride. Share Ride is really good, because if you happen to break and you open Share Ride, I mean, if you break in the deck, you can play, but your opponent can't play either, because you break by opening hand traps and Call by the Graves and a Share Ride, so your opponent won't play either. And if you play against the mirror, that's like really good, because they're not going to OTK unless they play the Fusion of Fire plays, which I don't, because I think that card sucks. But they will, you would get draws, and the way this deck wins is by having resources. So if they do not TK you and they let you draw, you're going to kill them next turn for sure. Then a double Twin Twister, because I don't want to lose to back row decks, and since Orcus is now a thing and they search their counter, you don't want to auto lose to that matchup. So double Twister is good, and that's it for the spells. Now for the traps, I'm running triple strike because I mean a strike is very really good. It hits the against the mirror. It hits the Link monster, the Sunlight Wolf, which they won't recover from that because if you negate the summon, they are done. Then one Salamangreat Road because it has Solemn Judgment for the deck and it has a really good secondary effect where if a Salamangreat Link monster is a special summon using itself as material, you can set it back but banish it when it fails, so you get to use it more than once. And also you can recover it through Wolf. And one Salamangreat, it's really good. It has two effects where you can send one Salamangreat monster from the field or hand, then you can destroy one card on the field. And the secondary effect, which is the best, you can target one Salamangreat monster you control that was using itself as material and destroy monster cards on the field equal to the Link Arrows Down monster's head. So he's really good. At least you will be destroying one card, but in the best scenario, you will be destroying more than two or three cards. So that's pretty much for the main deck. Let's go for the extra deck. Extra deck is really standard. I don't think there is nothing else, nothing really spicy. But triple Sunlight Wolf, I already got one of my OTS packs in Spanish, of course. He's really good because if a monster is special summon to assign this card points to, you get to recover one Salamangreat monster from your hand, from the graveyard to your hand. And if he's special summon using himself as material, you can return one Salamangreat spell card, a spell trap from your graveyard to your hand. So he's like a double Kagari, really good. Triple Bailings, it searches your sanctuary, and it also has protection effect where if a Salamangreat card will be destroyed, you can remove this card instead from the graveyard. Double Hit Leo is really good because it's what is this card? Unicorn for spell traps, and also if he's Link summon using himself as material, you can start one monster in the graveyard and one monster on the field, and the one on the field will become the other monster. So if you target one hand trap with 0 attack points, the other monster will get 0 attack points. And one Mirage Telio, because he's your invoker of the deck, and also if he's used as material for the Link summon of a Salamangreat monster, you can get to bounce one monster on the field to the hand. Then one Abyss Dweller, because if you open flow, you end with a Dweller on the board, and against Orcos and the mirror match is really good. One Hira, I don't know, I haven't been in the situation where I get to special summon this card, but here's really good. If she's, you can target one fire monster on your opponent's graveyard and special summon need to summon this card points to, and if she is destroyed, you get to add one fire monster with 1500 attack. So he's really good, she's there. Nightmare Phoenix, because it's Phoenix, it destroys background. One Updated Jammer, because it helps you OTK. And this card is really good. I don't know why this card is common. Once per turn during damage calculation, if your Cyber's monster attack, it's a quick effect. You can activate this effect, negate all other cards on the field until the end of the damage step, and the monster that battles uses its original attack points. So that's one effect. Also, if an opponent monster is destroyed by battle and sent it to the graveyard, you inflict 1000 damage. So in time is really good, and also for OTK. And if the if a link, if the sorry, if the link monster that use this card as a material can attack twice. So like she's really good. One transcode talker because you link claim these two, and then he special summon her back, and he gain its second attack points, and also you're going to special summon them like this, so the con-link monster will gain 500 attack points, and they cannot be targeted with card effects. So it prevents from attacking, and it also boosts them for 500. And the last link monster I'm playing in the deck, it's the one Borolo Dragon for the Thunder Match of Dragon. And I mean, he is there. Like he's really good. If you can also link claim into these two and make him attack twice. And also, and there's a combo going in their third turn where you get with Salamangreat hit Leo, the one Borolo and the one Transcode token in the same turn because of wheel. I mean, but you don't have to use this this guide effect to special from the deck, because as soon as you do that, you can activate monster effects unless they are fire monsters. So that's the OTK red deck, and that's it for the extra deck. Now for the side deck, I think side deck it's really good. I mean, you'll see triple Dogram because there are boards that can make like, what is this? Like very like a lot of negation, and then you drop the Dogram in the best monster, and then you bounce it back to with the Salamangreat Mirastalio, and then you kaiju again. So it's really good. Triple Dino Wrestler Pancratops, because against the Endymion monster, this card gets rid of 2 negates easily. You attacking one of their, what is this? What is this guy? I forgot. Cerberus. You attack over one Cerberus, and then you use its effect to trigger and destroy, and they will be forced to negate that. So you get rid of 2 negates. Triple Artifact Lancia, again because Orcus is a thing now, and also if you know that your opponent siding evenly matched, which it hurts a lot, you have Lancia. It's really good. Then the third Ogre for the continuous spell traps, and this card is really good because you tribute himself, and you gain 2,000 life points. And I mean that's really good, because on time that will give you the game, and you have access to this through Mirage Telio. So instead of doing your regular combo to special summon Jaguar with Mirage Telio and your Wolf combo, you just special summon him if you don't get hand trap, and then you just win the game. Like that's it. And then for back row decks, the triple twin and triple reboot. I mean, reboot, it's really good. So going second against the Alter Guys matchup, against the Orcus plays, against any back row deck, you just reboot them, and then you OTK, right? Or at least get rid of the back row, and then they will. I mean, if they set all the back row, they won't have like. They will have like 1 or 2 cards in their hand, and most decks can recover from that unless they are Orcus. If they are Orcus, you have to OTK that turn. But I mean, that's it for the deck profile. I hope you enjoy it. Let me know what you think about the deck, and we'll see you next time.